I can't say about the TV show. I've only really seen the first episode. Um, I don't really feel an interest to go back and read either the comic or watch the show.
All right. By the way, we're live.
Oh, we're live. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much did they catch of us talking about?
Just basically, Matrix's comment.
Ah, okay.
So,
Okay.
so
Well-
right now I'm just doing all the pimping stuff.
Well, either way, point is, if you like Mr. Kirkman's writing, that's cool. But he did not cook at all when it came to Transformers. At all. He did not cook there. In fact, that steak was pretty burnt, Robert. I did not really enjoy it.
Speaking of good writers, let's talk about Mr. Claremont.
Mr. Claremont.
So, welcome to Comic Crypt. Today we're talking since it's my birthday in a week, and technically Changus's, but we did a coin flip, and I won. I won the coin flip, so we're doing Magik. Origin story, one of my favorite X-Men characters.
Demons, man. I gotta say, not even once.
Like, my best description from reading this, it's like, this is for me, like, even though I know about the story, but I'd never read the original story until last year. My best summary of it is like, this is Meiji comic books take on Berserk or Claymore.
It was definitely, for sure, a very interesting read, to say the least. I like, overall, I did like it, but like, this is definitely interesting.
In many ways.
In many ways, it is kind of funny though, cause like, how do I describe this? Like, I told you, like, a lot of my knowledge on like X-Men comes from like movies more than like comics, right? So like, it's not that like, X-Men, but like in like some pocket dimension hell place is, like it's not that like, that shouldn't be part of X-Men, I know, but it's more just kind of funny to me, because like, like, these guys were initially created to be like, they're like an allegory of some sort for, certain people.
Actually,
and well, like, I know we've talked about this conversation. There's some more to it than that, but like, like, there was a specific reason.
Sillier.
It was a specific reason why the X-Men existed. So it's just kind of funny when like you like with your like you have a certain view of like X-Men, and then all of a sudden they're in hell. So it's like all of a sudden it's like, oh, they're just in like some hell dimension. Okay, sure.
Well, yeah, and this isn't the first time it happened. We covered the annual with Nightcrawler,
right? But like, it's just kind of funny though, like, cause like at the end of the day, it's like, oh, these guys, they got like a mutant gene that causes them to be different from other people. It's like, yes, a genetic mutation allows me to control like weird dimension portals in hell. That is definitely a genetic mutation. So the X gene allows me to control hell stuff. All right, that's sure. That's exactly what genetic mutations do. It's just funny at the end of the day. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
So I think for this one, let's just go a bit more of like our old school and go through issue by issue just to get general opinions, because what we have, because of the way the story structure is weird, because of the reading, where we get
also each issue's like this is something I noticed reading this. The way Chris writes these issues, damn, he might as well be writing a whole on novel, man. And like the images are like that's mostly a joke, right? But like he like jam packs each panel with like a lot of stuff, man. So like there's a lot going on in each issue. There's quite a lot. So so like uh so, but hey, hell, you know,
Yeah,
hell
so
dimension.
let's just do with the X-Men 160 and this one. Just recap the main overarching plot. This is pretty much the X-Men's point of view of this whole thing, where apparently this comes off of a Dracula story, where Dracula was trying to make Storm his bride.
Where's my money, Dracula?
I think Buddha is actually just introduced around this time.
Oh, really? Oh,
Who?
Moon Knight.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fun.
Oh, you see, there we go. He got introduced to be able to look for Dracula.
There we go.
He was
yeah.
introduced in 75, actually, so he has been there for a while. I'm just looking at his ongoing series was just starting up. So he was still fighting mainly street level crime.
Okay.
At this
They
point.
they haven't gotten to the whole magic stuff yet. Well, like
Yeah,
He
they
could be
haven't made
fighting,
him into
like lower level vampires.
Yeah, he hasn't fight vampires. He doesn't even have his his identity disorder. He's not crazy. He basically the way they did the multiple identities things is like literally just Batman putting on different masks.
Yeah. But hey, Dracula was apparently a thing, I guess. He tried to make
Tomb of Dracula.
Yeah, Tomb of
That's a classic novel.
Yeah, Tomb
not
of
novel,
Dracula.
but
Yeah.
But yeah, so like apparently he tried to make Storm his woman. It's like,
have
okay.
you seen what Blade originally looked like?
Yeah, he wasn't even a vampire. I think that was. I could be wrong. Wasn't that like straight up a movie thing?
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, we're covering this story. So essentially, the villain of this whole story line is Bialsko. Yeah. And he brings in Ileana during training and then kidnaps her, followed by Kitty Pryde. And then his ultimate scheme is to use Kitty Pryde as his vessel to bring forth the dark gods into the real world. And the X-Men goes in there to find both of them, and shenanigans ensue. Wolverine and Colossus spends most of the time fighting Sim.
Big demon dude.
Yeah, big demon dude. By the way, Changus, he's a constant, actually. A reoccurring character.
In X-Men?
Yeah, in New Mutants specifically, because he's tied with
okay.
Wait, who was the recurring character? Who's the recurring character?
The big purple demon dude.
Purple demon dude.
Oh, okay.
Sim.
Yeah, like, Ileana's first chapter is him literally coming there to beat her up. And she basically said, I'm the boss now.
I'm the boss.
I am the captain now.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm the captain now.
Look at me.
She even
I'm
did
the
it with
captain now.
pointing her lightsaber at him. So it's literally, look at me. I'm the captain now. But
I'm the captain now. Yeah, so they're going in hell. But
I
then
think my favorite bit is Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah, Nightcrawler's great. I love him.
He beats up his evil doppelganger and
I beat up my
to be him.
Yeah, it's like, it's like his evil doppelganger / alternate timeline self.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
time works weird. Like right.
Yeah, essentially, they're an alternate dimension. Limbo is like an alternate dimension combined with many of the other dimensions in the Marvel multiverse.
Yeah.
Just
So
the
just
best. So one
time
timeline.
works differently there. So like
Yeah.
you could all of a sudden be interacting with like your future self, who's like an old man, and at the same time, you'll see literally yourself as a baby in hell in limbo. So
Sort
it's
of,
like,
yeah.
oh,
Because
it,
basically, it's this Belasco's in charge, and he wants to, and basically, it goes by his rules.
huh?
Yes, he's the boss.
He's the boss. He says how things go down there, and then
Yeah. Eh,
yeah, he
but then,
was really adamant about, oh, Kitty, you're gonna be my vessel, and then
and then
I
they
guess he
stop the, and then
guess he
like
just
we have
changes his
Storm
mind?
being helped. Yeah. This is where the I kind of the weakness of this issue. It's like when
oh, oh, Kitty, you will be mine to, like become my vessel for my evil machinations, and then I guess he just changed his mind. Like, you know what? On second thought, give me the younger girl. Yeah, Colossus, your sister, she's mine now. It's like, oh, okay.
Sorry, Kitty, you're too young for me.
No, too old. No, she's too old.
Oh, too old.
She's too old.
Sorry, Kitty. You're too old for me.
Ugh. Teeny bopper.
Yeah, that
Look, I have no sympathy for Belasco. I have no respect for this.
Oh no,
asshole.
Belasco's a bastard. Like,
Yeah, he's not a good person.
but like, it's especially when like in the actual Magic miniseries when like the way he's talking to, it's like
we have those implications in this storyline as well.
yeah, he's talking about like, oh, you're Kitty, oh, Ilana, you're my love, and it's like, I don't really like the way you're saying that.
Ileana's dialogue is like, oh,
yeah, it's like, I don't know how to feel about this. This is a little,
man, I don't think this sounds like you're about to go into the white fan.
It's like, Chris, what, I don't know if this was your intention or not, but like, the way you're writing the dialogue, it's like,
I think it's 100% the intention.
Okay, well then, Chris, the implications, Chris, man, the implications, not.
Like the core part of Ileana's character, like in the New Mutants run, is like she is such a damaged individual, and like the way she interacts with the rest of her teammates is like closed offish, and even at one point she backstabs her teammates for the greater good. For the greater good, it's during the Karma arc, but
They're gonna like, Ileana, why'd you do that? That was so rude. And Ileana's like, I'll fucking do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah, pretty much. She has that kind of attitude of like, and like she gets herself into trouble. Like when the Asgardian Wars, one of my favorite comic book storylines so ever. Like it's just 2 annuals of awesomeness, and she essentially tried, because Storm is under the influence of Loki, and she basically did a reckless thing with magic to try to do magic to solve it. Loki does his thing and captures her with a bunch of X-Men next to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, Serena.
Hey, Serena.
Yeah, but I feel like this. Yeah, the weakness in this issue is that the whole obsession with Kitty Pryde, even though this whole storyline is all about magic and his obsession with her.
Yeah,
And like
Ilana.
you get that at the beginning of the storyline of the issue. She is the first one that gets called in, and then Kitty gets captured with it, and then all of a sudden, okay, time to use Kitty Pryde for my plans.
Kitty,
and then we'll just use Ileana as the backup in case once everything went to crap.
Yeah, it's like, okay, but yeah, it's like, okay, sure, all right.
Like, why not have it that like he influenced Kitty first, then it makes it more sense, or instead of like, or just have Ileana be the target all along. Like, that's like the way my brain works. I also would like to combine. Like, I think this storyline, personally, would make a great film. Like a 2-hour film. And I would like to have like some time later to do, maybe at the end of
maybe not 2 hours, like like hour and a half.
Hour and a half,
something
but
like
basically think of your anime movie.
No, I get ya. Like it could be interesting, but
like another problem I have with it, and I think this is just tied because the main book is like the main focus of the story was like, hey, we want to focus on Storm, about her taking up the mantle of leadership. Like, that's kind of what's been going on. Cyclops left to be with Madeline Pryor, Xavier's and Akama.
You should have stayed with her.
Yes, I know. By the way, did you know
gotta bring it up.
Madeline Pryor is tied to Magik leaving the book?
So there's clearly been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes.
Okay, so essentially, the reason I brought it up because there's an event called Inferno, which is partially caused by Madeline Pryor.
Oh,
and
cool!
It's
fun.
Basically the big Limbo invasion arc, the big Limbo, and then at the end of it, Magik basically gave up everything to become back to a kid again, but save the day. And then, but then it gets better. And then in the 90s, she got the mutant virus.
I love
died.
Okay, thanks,
and then
90s.
Colossus. So you remember in X-Men 97, Rogue's part?
Yeah.
That was Colossus.
Oh, okay.
It was the legacy virus because that was
legacy virus.
That was
the legacy virus
affecting Cable.
Yeah,
and
that's also why we had a 2000s miniseries featuring Amanda, because Amanda Sefton, you read her. She was in the annual too. She was Nightcrawler's girlfriend. It was Ray's Asylum. Anime trope.
Comics, man.
Yeah, but essentially she takes her place because she had the possession of the soul dagger, not the soul sword, soul dagger.
Okay.
Yeah. But
all right, then.
Ileana got better.
Because of course, everyone gets better in comics.
I have a confession to make.
What?
I read the long miniseries.
You read the 2000?
I know exactly what you're talking about. I read that
issue,
too.
Sorry, I read issue 1, and I was like, "This doesn't seem right." And then I checked back, and then I saw there was like a Magik and Storm, and I was like, "Okay, this is probably what Ninjato was talking about. This is 1980s, So I was like,
I didn't know it was called Magik and Storm.
I didn't know. Look, I didn't know there was a 2000 series. Most people, it was just called the Magik miniseries. I didn't know there was a 2000 series.
There was another
doesn't
2000
help.
that it was
help that it's
also 4
4
issues.
Yeah.
So like,
How about this?
so-
How about this? Not at the end of this, you can give us your review of the 2000 series.
I read the whole thing too. So
I read the first issue. I liked the art from it. It was really good. And it's
the
also
art
it's
is
Dan Abnett,
very
so it's going to be.
the art is very interesting. That is true. But
We how about the, all right? How
so
about
now,
this?
did
We
you
should
read
do
this?
next time. We should, since half of us have already read it, we should just do like a mini episode.
well, no, I ended up reading the whole. I ended up reading both miniseries.
That's what I mean. Half of us read the
Yeah.
2000s one.
Mm.
Me and Shadow should just finish it up, and when we do Batgirl, we should just do one on the 2000 series.
Yeah, we might as well.
Just like a little mini one.
We could, I guess, but yeah, no, but it's yeah. So like, I ended up reading the 2001, and I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting, and it's like, oh no, it was a different Magic miniseries. It's like, oh, thank you,
man.
comics.
I was kind of sad not because I was hoping because I know Magik is not one of your favorite characters.
Oh, really?
I like the thing about Magic is she's always a character that I understand the like for her. I never read anything that kind of convinced me of it. Not in the sense of like, oh man, everything I read was just bad. No, it's just there's like for such an important character, there was never anything that like really hooked me.
Mm.
Like out of like the two women in Pietro's life, I've always gravitated towards Kitty.
Well,
Mm.
yeah, Kitty.
Okay.
Kitty should always be with Pietro and not be doing what the Marvel thing, become the latest victim of the hey, we need to make a random character gay.
It's like,
Look, okay. I'm
hey,
gonna be
X-Men,
honest.
you're all going to be gay now. Just all of you.
I'm going to be 100% honest. At this point, I'm just kind of neutral to like when they say, "Oh, this comic character turns out they were, bisexual all along." It's like at this
don't
point,
worry, Changus. We'll have enough disgust and dislike for to
okay.
I'm
Like,
just
no,
annoyed. It's like it's just cheap.
it is cheap. I
it's
understand
not
that it is
right.
cheap. It's literally just there to be, like, oh, guys, we got a shocking new thing that's gonna get viewers back to reading comics. Turns out, Optimus Prime, yeah, he had gay thoughts for Megatron this whole time. It's like, okay,
They probably would do that.
Yeah.
they would do that, but at this point, if they do that, it's like, I'm not even, I can't even be mad. I'm just like, okay, whatever. This is just a lazy attempt.
Okay,
but
so get back on topic.
Yeah, back on topic. It's like okay, overall, this issue, X-Men 160, it's fine. I liked it.
Yeah,
But,
it's fine. It's fine. If it weren't for it to be connected to the Magik miniseries about how it's connected.
If its own thing, okay, as a thing that's connected to the whole magic stuff, yeah, I guess it's okay. I again, really, I think for me, it's just kind of the fact that the bad guy just kind of changed his mind at the end, more than anything else. It's like,
I just
no,
feel
it's
like
like-
that was, honestly, I think this was just an excuse to advertise the Magik miniseries.
I guess, but it was so I don't know, you got the whole thing right with Kitty, and then Ilana's honestly, Ilana just kind of felt like she was there.
Yeah.
And then it's only till like the end that all of a sudden like, oh my gosh, no, she's being dragged back into limbo. I gotta save her. And then
Turns
all of a
out-
sudden,
Kitty,
And then all
why
of a s-
why are you taller than me?
it's like,
Oh no! Kitty grabs Ileana, pulls her out, stands up, and he's like, "Ileana, why are you taller than me now?"
why are you taller than me? It's like, what? It's like, oh my gosh, what happened? Limbo happened. That's what happened. You know, some timey-wimey stuff occurred, and now Ilana has aged up to in the span of what was seconds for in our world was like several years, and now some like interstellar stuff going on, and now she's 14 years old. Whoa.
Yep. And then we learn about it in issue number 1 of the series.
Yay.
And in this one, what happened in this one is that this whole story is told in the flashback, where Ileana is at the Xavier. It's at her 14th birthday, and she's recounting her years in limbo. And she starts out like, as soon as she's pulled out, we get Velasco is like, okay, time to make my little blood gem take your soul. Time to corrupt it. Like, clearly not a metaphor for
No, of course not. Because
and making you into a demon spawn that will just pop up over time, and we're just gonna keep crafting the medallion, the 5 bloodstones, and once you get all 5 bloodstones, we can unleash the dimensional barriers so that the dark ones can take over the world.
Of course, typical X-Men stuff.
Typical. And then she gets rescued by Storm, the Storm of this universe, Limbo Storm, and she is essentially becomes her apprentice. It's like
the Storm has aged over the years, because it's been like how long in Limbo, and she's apparently it's been so long now that she's lost touch with her mutant powers. Well, she can't use them as well, but she can use magic though. She can do sorcery stuff. So there is that. So it's like Ilana, the only way I can think of to help you get back to your the real world, the present, quote unquote present time. I'm gonna have to teach you to survive in Limbo and learn magic, so that way you can you can beat Belasco's booty and get out of here. And
unfortunately, we get introduced to what happened to Kitty Pryde, and she became a cat girl. And she is like,
Chris, when
anti this idea. It's like, no, making her knowledgeable falls right into Velasco's plan. We need to teach her how to do combat.
Chris, when people were watching anime and they said they wanted cat girls to be real, I don't think this is what they were talking about. So so I guess that's why we know how Magik can use magic, but also her sword, because thanks to the only way I can describe it is the best way I can describe the relationship between Kitty and Storm in Limbo is, oh man, they're like an old married couple. If the old married couple want to kill each other at the moment they saw each other, so that's cool.
Yeah. And
Here's what I thought about Kitty's relationship to Ileana.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did you hold on? I didn't. you're
It's in
supposed
the
to give it
background
just.
where
Big
it's Sergeant
comic
Ernie.
Hold on.
It's the Sergeant.
You will not laugh. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you. Yeah, that's kind of that's kind of right. Yeah,
But
so
that's more like I do like how we have this foundation of Ilyana with like a positive mentor figure.
yeah, I they're
And
they're
talking
both.
about how magic is about creation.
Mhm.
The thing I wish this could have been explored a bit more with magic as a character and just Limbo as a concept, just to make it like in modern continuity they kind of treat Limbo the same thing as like Hell in Marvel. Sometimes like so much so that in some adaptations they just switch out Belasco with Mephisto.
Ah,
Which makes sense. Sorry,
Uh,
no.
I was about to mention it, like as time goes on, like eventually like Marvel kind of runs into the DC thing where it just like considers every mythology like just correct at once. So like it in the 2000 limited series, there's just there's an enemy trying to destroy like all versions of the underworld, like Limbo,
Hell, Muspelheim.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Oh no, dude! Like I read the 2000s miniseries. And I was like, this is really cool. So that's I was gonna be like, oh man, Ninjana, like this was actually a really cool miniseries, man. And then that's when you told me it was the wrong one. It's like, oh.
Honestly, we
don't
should have
tell me
done
you felt-
both of them.
I probably should have.
Well, okay, no, I said that, but I still really liked this miniseries overall. But like, I think you guys will get a kick out of the 2000 miniseries. That was really fun.
I enjoyed what I read of it.
And also, Cengiz, the funny thing about that comic writer, his name is Dan Abnett. You know what he's most well known right now?
What?
He's the 40K
Warhammer
writer.
Oh,
He's the top
that
guy
makes a lot of sense.
for 40K.
Yeah, I see it now. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he mainly does. He was the main kind of mind writer when they did the Horus Heresy series, and then they're gonna.
Yeah, I could definitely see the 40K going on.
Do you also want to know his? So he wrote stuff at DC. Do you want to know the two things he's known at DC for?
What?
Legion of Superheroes and Aquaman.
And Aquaman.
And Aquaman.
Wow. Interesting.
But also, here's another funny fact. There was another New Mutant series. He takes over from another writer halfway through the series to write New Mutants. Guess who was the guy who wrote like the first half?
Who?
Zeb Wells.
Oh, Zeb. Okay.
Dan Abnett just walks in. He's like, "All right, I got some shit to fix."
I haven't read it. I am curious, and I am partly curious about. Okay, how bad did Zeb Wells wrote this?
Well, now hold on. Is this before or after Zeb Wells started using the comics to cope with, his relationship issues?
I'm assuming.
What is he, Tom King?
Cengiz, that's most comic writers, especially anyone connected with Spider-Man.
Yeah, but
anyway, back to
relationship
issues.
Back to this, yeah. Speaking of relationship issues, I don't really like the implication of whatever relationship going on between Belasco and Ilana here, Chris. This is yeah, I don't know. like obviously, it's not.
You would expect the Warhammer writer to write this part.
Obviously, when you view the way that Ilana and Belasco talk about each other, you're not obviously the point is that you're supposed to be going I don't like where this is going. that's
talking
the
about positive things about Velasco every time like Storm like gets when
like
Storm
because
overreacted.
because like I get it, right? Because I get what Chris is doing. Because like Belasco was like tempting Magic with Ilana was like, if you join me, you could do all sorts of like cool magic tricks and stuff. Wow.
Well, it's
Like
not just
like
that. It's more of like just the way he speaks to her. Like
yeah,
you
no,
get like
no,
the beginning of the abusive relationship. Like
yeah, it's ooh. But there is also like the fact that like he's tempting Alon like you learn all sorts of cool cool tricks with me Ooh. If as long as as long as you agree to be my love. Ooh. It's like this is making me pretty uncomfortable, Chris. I know that's what you're trying to do, but like I don't like the tone he's speaking to this little girl.
speaking
I
of
mean,
awesome stuff,
he's like a devil figure, so it's like he would. Do that.
Yeah, he's very much like supposed to be like a devil, Satan guy. So he would like make it so like there's some weird implications going on, but like man.
oh man, yeah.
Ooh.
And then we have Cat Kitty, who, aka Cat, takes her to begin her training arc to be in combat, and we get to issue 2.
Well, you forgot the part where she literally starts has a bolo string around a Storm's neck
Yeah,
to like
I know.
choke her
Like, she
unconscious.
More
It's
like, sort of.
yeah, I'm all right, Alana. I'm going to train you how to fight, whether you like it or not.
And basically say, do not trust sorcerers, including Storm. Do not trust them.
It's
You
like-
need to learn the ways of the
You-
sword.
Is that you will not learn magic. Sorcerers are tricksters, even Storm, especially Storm.
Like her conversation with Storm, part of my mind goes back to Epic the Musical, the song My Goodbye, which is basically Athena and Odysseus breaking up.
Oh,
That was
that's pretty funny.
and Storm going, okay, I let you suffer the
Yeah, just straight up just went, you know what? Fine. Be like this. I hope you suffer the consequences of your actions. Knowing that you've doomed everyone, Cat. You've doomed Alana and yourself. It's like, damn, they really don't like each other.
and then like we see like what happens at the end of this issue. They fight first we need to talk about Alana's training regimen. I just love it how Cat is like, yeah, this 9-year-old kid at this point, 9 years old.
Yeah, 9-year-old kid. Like, all right, you're gonna learn how to fight. Okay, honestly.
So child soldiers, man, she and Jack would
Oh,
work
okay,
so
but,
well
like,
together.
Okay, no, I just realized Cat training Ilana is straight up like Dragon Ball Bridge. Piccolo telling Gohan to dodge. It's like, Cat, all right, Cat, how do you want me to fight? Dodge! Ah!
Look, at least she hunted animals to feed her and not force her to.
That's true, but like, that's pretty much their like relationship. It's just dodge. Ah! But then like but also like how but okay, like we're like summing up a lot of stuff, but like the writing, the way Chris writes Ilana's really interesting. How like this little girl has to like is being essentially like not necessarily. Well, I guess kinda.
She's constantly
She's constantly being
other
put in these She's constantly being told by a bunch of variety of different adult figures what to do, what to be, and it's causing like a lot of conflict in her mind for like this little kid. It's like it's very much like Storm's telling me that I should be like this cool a magician, but I have to be a specific type of sorcerer, while Belasco's telling me oh no just you could be whatever kind of
Just
magic
be
you want.
evil.
Just be
evil.
because like Storm is telling Ilana like oh, the magic you want to learn from Belasco is evil. He's tempting you, girl. This is not what you should be doing. And then and the way she's talks about like the magic Belasco used, it's very much like someone like being tempted by the devil, but it feels good though. It feels
And
good though to
Belasco's
use the
like,
magic.
evil is fun.
It's like Storm, the evil magic is fun. It feels good to use the evil magic. And then Kitty's out there or just going, yeah, you are not gonna use magic or I'm gonna kill you.
He's like,
you gotta
the magicians are soul eaters. Kill me. Kill piece of the flesh.
Both Storm and Kat are trying to essentially make Ilana be able to stand up and fight against Belasco, but then she doesn't want to do that because again Belasco's going if you use the evil magic it's fun, hey kids like having fun, right? It is pretty fun to be evil, and it's really cool. It's a really interesting dynamic that's being set up here.
It's a story about a girl, like a horrible growing up and experience. Like this is
she should have never been in this situation in the first place.
Any of the three situations, she's growing up to be like a child soldier of some sort.
Yeah.
Well, like a Belasco, like the only reason Storm and Kat are better, quote unquote, is that at least we don't get the implication of grooming.
Yeah, so at least Storm and at least when Storm and Kat say they love Ilana, you understand they're not talking about that way of loving a child. It's like the way Belasco's like talking about loving Ilana is like, Chris, I know this is on purpose. But man, I am uncomfortable whenever he's telling Ilana he loves her. It's like, I love you, Ilana. It's like
Belasco was in the files. He was totally
exactly. That's what it is. It's like Belasco, you're in the files, man.
And he's probably laughing at you. It's like, of course I'm in the files. Who is it?
So it's like yeah, the whole Belasco and Ilana thing is just so which is the point. But still,
and then oh man, the ending of this issue, like after they killed Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah, they killed Nightcrawler.
The whole gaslight moment.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yes, I'm free.
It's like, you fool! That you're never gonna be free. It was like, oh.
And then the cat, he goes.
Yeah, it's like, you know what?
Into a furry, an actual furry.
Like straight up cat girl from like D&D, like a D&D game or something. It's like, all right, you want to be a cat? Here you go. Boom, you're a cat. Straight up. Oh, I see.
And it's that moment where Ilana is like, this is actually I don't like in this also the beginning end of this issue and the second issue where she gets that evil screen like I'm evil.
Well, I know it's very clearly like oh now that Storm isn't around at the moment. Cat has just become a cat, so she can't teach Ilana anything anymore. So now Belasco has total free reign to just do whatever he wants with Ilana, and so like this is very much her now succumbing to this temptation. Like, evil is fun, Belasco. See, I told you. And
Check. This is what I thought.
Yeah,
It was
like
a lot of
she
space.
makes the Grinch's evil expression look like normal. Like,
yeah, she straight up did the fucking cat, like, the Grinch smile, like, yes. But it's like, evil
Every villain is
lemons. But it's like, a lot. And then, but like this whole issue, this whole miniseries was really fascinating. Like
yeah, I need to find. I'm trying to get the evil.
Are you
just
trying
wanna
to find
show
the page of like Ilana smiling like the Grinch, saying
Well, the
There's a few
beginning
times
of
she smelled like
issue
that.
3, the beginning of issue 3 continues that. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right.
like that's like, look, how I can't take that seriously. Like,
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
You're a mean one, Miss Rasputin.
you
Is she related to? Is she related to? Is Peter and Alana related to the Rasputin?
I don't know. I don't.
That would
think
be
so.
that would be kind of funny.
That would actually be hilarious.
Yes. Scott goes up to Peter and is like, "All right, so you're Peter Rasputin. Are you any relation to?" Yes, American.
Nah.
I am great grand nephew to the Rasputin. Oh, Rasputin was a mutant. They were all mutants, weren't they? It's like
Rasputin was a mutant, wasn't he? Duh. Okay.
no. He was an evil sorcerer who worshipped some ultra being.
It is.
Oh, they are? Oh, let's go!
Because
Wait. Ninjato. Is he a mutant?
Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen.
like I looked it up and like Google AI just goes yes.
Well, okay. Well, Google AI, you still gotta take a little bit of grain of salt.
And it has a bunch of links to.
Yeah, but you still gotta take it like grain of salt. But like either way though, like that is pretty funny, man. It's like, duh.
I choose
We
to
are
believe
legit.
it.
The best part is that that Claremont just took the name Rasputin without thinking. It was like, oh, there's a popular Russian named Rasputin. Oh, there's literally only one really popular guy with Rasputin as his name in Russian. It's not a popular name at all. It's just a circle important one. All right, I'll just make them like a relative.
My great grandfather was related to Rasputin. Wow, Peter. It's funny. But
all right, Ninjato, please look it up. Is he mutant?
I'm looking it up
Rasputin?
right now, just trying to use the one of the links to.
That'd be so funny.
It would be funny.
Which
But
is tied to a Wikipedia, but it doesn't give an immediate
Just like JFK, he had weird mutant powers.
that's right.
We're gonna have to do a episode on which historical. And it was Magneto
I
that
choose.
causes.
We need to just continue like.
Yeah.
So issue 3, yeah, right. So, oh my gosh, you have to choose, Ilana, choose. But
yeah, we get like a cameo. First off, my first comment, a cameo from the New Mutants. And yes, that did happen. That did happen in early on. Like it says in
I
issue
see.
4, yeah, that did happen. They just was just
The
driving.
the mutants show up, refuse to elaborate, leaves.
It's more like Ilana showed up. They go, "What the heck?" And then she leaves. Like they go,
Cannonball, did you just run over Alana? No.
Yeah,
No.
it's hilarious. Like they just showed up in their perspective. It's like a big.
I imagine it's like this is like we also in the New Mutants maggot and New Mutants issues we probably get it from their perspective, and so just randomly for one shot while they're traveling, just like Ilana shows up, Cannonball runs everywhere, runs there,
You know
and
what?
they go
I
out
need
to
to,
check, and like she just disappeared.
I'm gonna because I'm pretty sure
The
it's
New
like
Mutants
one
number
page.
14. Yeah.
Is it said number 14?
Yeah, number 14. I remember that's the issue that they said.
Let me just double check. Because number 14 number 14 is the introduction to Ileana. It's number 4.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the soccer issue.
The what
Yes,
issue?
that essentially the whole premise is that they have a teacher friend who's being stalked by a boy, and they catch the boy, and what happened is that it turns out the boy was a victim of domestic abuse.
Oh.
How fun.
Okay. That's clearly a fun story for kids to pick up.
You're back on track.
Right, so back on track. Right, so issue 3, right? You know, you got New Mutants cameo and all that, but this is also this is also where Ilana gets to finally learn her mutant powers. She can control portals. That's definitely a genetic mutation, all right, for sure. My genetic mutation allows me to control portals. What about you? Why are you part of X-Men? My arm can randomly detach from my body once in a while. So, there's that. Oh.
I have the ability to take off my thumb. Takes off his thumb. No, you're not. You're just doing that trick before you put your thumb through your fingers.
just doing a magic trick. All right, you got me. But like this is just another example of like what I just find kind of funny at times about like X-Men. It's like, oh, yes, magic portals is very clearly a genetic mutation, guys.
Yeah, I have a genetic mutation that lets me shoot laser beams from my eye.
Oh, thank you. Now we have full information about Rasputin in Marvel canon.
Oh, okay. Guys, mutations in Marvel's just funny, man.
Well, Chingus,
This
is all the fault of Apocalypse. This is all the fault of an alien.
Oh, okay.
And an alien
aliens
did terrible things to the human bloodline, and now we got people shooting laser beams out of their eyes.
They're
not laser beams. They're punches from the punch dimension.
From the punch dimension.
It's just force. There's just a pushing force from this man's eyes.
Oh, and that's all Apocalypse's fault.
That's all Apocalypse's fault. So you're telling me that an alien overlord goober is the reason why your average Joe will look at like I don't know, Storm and go, ugh, get out of, you're in the wrong part of town. Oh, let me guess, because of no, not your skin color, you racist. You're mutie. We don't allow muties. Get out of here.
Oh, you were right, Matchcheck. It was issue 14.
Mutants are funny. But
essentially, we also learn about like how her portals work. It's not just simply teleportation. It also goes through the space-time continuums at random points. Oh yeah, by the way, that is a thing that can happen.
Of course.
There's an instant in New Mutants where she teleports her and Danielle Moonstar actually to the future, like that literally foreshadows issues like 39, where basically the New Mutants are part of the Hellions. Run
Days
by,
of Past Future.
Yeah, the Hellions run by Emma Frost.
Oh my gosh.
And then they're... Anyway,
So you're like, oh, I need to wash my mouth just saying that name.
Worst crime.
It's like, ew, big titty, blonde, stuck up bitch. You.
If evil, then if she's evil, then why did Marvel Rivals make her hot?
Because she's evil. She's fooling everyone by pretending to be good. Even when she's good, she's not totally good.
Like I'm reminded of like the JonTron video for Food Fight is like, yeah, like when the femme fatale is revealed to just being ugly, which is like, yeah, only evil people are ugly.
Yeah, but anyway,
honestly, at this point, I'm completely gonna say this seriously. I prefer Emma Frost with Scott over Jean.
Wow.
Like,
well, I prefer Madeline
Jean
Pryor,
should be
but
dead.
Look, yeah, like Jean should be dead at this
You
point.
You guys really don't like Jean. That's just funny.
I like
She's
Jean.
fine.
I just like what I. It's just it ruins her story when she's alive.
Her ending, the Dark Phoenix saga.
No, I know. Like we've talked about this before, but I'm just saying it's just funny every time you guys talk about
this
Jean.
Moment. Okay, but we could go back to this conversation. Like, take this moment, the moment where this cover becomes a real thing, where Ilana has to make the choice after she neck snaps
Kitty, because she was going feral.
Yeah, she was going feral. She was attacking Storm, and she was doing it to defend Storm. After like they have like a Force Ghost conversation about it, and we learned that this Storm's backstory about she did kill Belasco, but because of the rules of this world, killing Belasco actually means you kill the last of your innocence. And thus you become fully corrupted.
You're becoming just like him.
Exactly. And then in this moment, Belasco is like telling her to go. You have to kill Storm. Like, to sacrifice her, and she's doing it. She does it not out of malice and hate the way Belasco wants it, but because of she had to, and she did it to free Storm. Like. And then all of a sudden, like, just imagine this happens, and then the next issue, this Storm gets revived. Like, think about it.
That is pretty funny.
It reverses everything.
It is funny though. It's like, it's like I guess to use a Transformers example, it's like in the Skybound comics, like the first issue, Bumblebee died, and then immediately the next time we see him, hey Optimus, I'm back. Oh, okay. No, I get you. I understand, but it's still funny every time you guys start like bad mouthing Jean. Because it just always just comes back to just you guys just as saying, Gene, you bitch, stay dead.
Like,
Exactly.
like everyone was happier when Gene was dead. You know,
Everyone was happier when Gene was dead. That's funny.
like there was no like Goblin Queen. There like when Gene came back, she legitimately when Gene came back, nothing good came out. We're
But
That's
still
amazing.
it wrecked people's character arcs, like totally delayered the characters. Like Wolverine is not allowed to move on from Jean. Wolverine, Scott has a complete character reversal. We have characters who are redundant, like Rachel Gray or Rachel Summers back in the day. Her character, she is a redundancy because she was supposed to be the one who is kind of Jean's replacement of being like the one who hosts the Phoenix Force. Like her gimmick is that she's their child from the days of future past, but she also has the Phoenix Force in her. That's basically like a Super Saiyan mode.
That's basically Super Saiyan mode. That's fun.
Yeah, but like she's essentially the Jean Grey replacement.
No, I get you, but it's just still funny though. Every time you guys get mad about Jean, like walking around. Why won't you stay dead? But
anyway,
hey, speaking of dead, Storm's dead, so that's fun.
Yeah, so we end with this final one, which is like this is the kind of the most iconic cover out of out of the four, and in this one we get the kind of the full thing where she fully rebels. Like Belasco is like having her walk around in the land.
But this is also, but okay. I also want to say though, like we this is my fault because I kind of blame myself here. I got us really on the whole Jean Grey should stay dead tangent, but like the whole thing. But I just want to say like the whole thing with like Storm. We learned the backstory of like Limbo Storm, and then we see how this is like affecting Ilana herself. Like the whole thing about you kill Belasco, you sacrifice, your humanity, you become just as bad as him. It's very much, it's very much, like this whole, it's supposed to be a whole character moment for Ilana to realize, Storm was kind of right, evil magic is fun, but then at the cost of, yourself, your humanity.
Yeah.
Is very much, it's a really cool moment, it's very much, because Belasco is very much, the devil, Lucy, good old Lucy, tempting people, isn't using evil magic fun? It's like, oh, I guess you could say that, yeah, it's pretty fun, but it's like, oh, no, it turns out it was only fun, it's not that fun, it's pretty bad, oops.
Yeah, I like the moments when she keeps on trying to make the acorn, that motif where she makes the acorn and then it just falls apart because of the corruption that lays within her, and basically like we get the moment where she makes her signature weapon, the Soul Sword, which is a lightsaber. They made it. They drew it into a lightsaber. It's only like later on where they made it into the full sword and crossbow. I think during the Demon Bear saga. No, it's probably still is. Actually, man, I don't know. I think it's like after the Asgardian Wars, actually, which is like 30 issues into New Mutants, where she gets like the traditional sword. But the Demon Bear saga is the one where she gets the iconic armor look. With the one arm and it was one arm and one leg, but because basically during that battle, the bear smacks her, she goes across the fields, like doing a whole bunch of damage.
Dang.
And thus she gets the armor.
Which
makes it like cool. Like she gets that one arm look, like one armored look. Mwah, chef's kiss. But anyway. But like I love the moments, like for me the most iconic moments of this arc happens in this issue, like her going back to a vision of her family home. That whole scene.
That was pretty sad. That was pretty sad. That was a bummer.
Yeah, that was like this was like the emotional gut punches where like you get her being tormented by the dead, like the dead X-Men, all of them blaming her, and Belasco using her own dead brother's image to hold her up while she does like the whole smackdown.
Yeah, because it's very much, you know, this very uncomfortable and unhealthy abusive relationship. So, you know, you're my love, Ilana. So I'm gonna beat you up now. It's like, okay.
And you wander around in the desert for it. This is your punishment. You will live, but you will be suffering.
Wander around the desert, Ilana. I was like, I don't know. Oh, Ilana, if the Jews can do it for 40 years, then you could do it too.
Pretty much. It's like her going back home, like her realization that she is trying to copy what Limbo Storm was doing with her magic instead of doing her own thing.
Yeah.
Thus she pulls out the soul sword, like her soul sword, and then her confrontation with Belasco. That is such an epic moment. And then it's just like, for me,
that is a great moment. Where
the hardest pounding moment is her about to do the killing blow. And then she gained her
yeah, but then she stopped because, you know, that would because like we saw, that would just make her like Belasco. She's
like I love I want to read the description actually. Like the way it's done, it's like in the climactic duel between Belasco and Oro, she used her lightning to burn him to a crisp. He wasn't really dead, though. It was a cruel deception, a means to strip her of the last shields of her innocence. This time it will be different. Belasco's death will be real and forever. What I care for, innocence lost. I've none left to lose, or so I thought. And then you get the thought bottle. Strange. Both hands hold my blade. Belasco's held by my tail. I wear horns, as he did. I've become just like him. So what? Inner voices shriek. It's important it's Belasco's that's important. Kill him while you still have the chance. Isn't that what you want? Kill him? Did Oro hear those words on that fateful day? Do I now stand in the brink of the same abyss? Strike, Ileana. Cry, my demons' voices. Be one with us forever. And she says no. And that's like her claiming her title. Oh,
is really good.
Like when I read that, I got that gut punch. Just just like throughout all that.
It's a really good story, man. Like this was really good. Damn, Chris Claremont, he's cooking he cooked in that kitchen, man. He was cooking.
Yeah, like this is during like his A game era, like and this is such, and then like the ending where she gets back, and then it ends with her talking and just talking about her new friends and stuff like.
So did
And
the
her,
old X-Men die or
smiling,
something?
What?
Did the old X-Men die or something? Because they're like in like the clouds and all that. Like it looked like they were like dead, or
They're supposed to be the Limbo X-Men.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of the idea. They're the Limbo X-Men.
Okay.
That's kind of what they're supposed to be.
I see. All right. Because I got a little confused here. Like, is there, because like like, is there a storyline I should know about, like where they died or something?
No. There
Yeah, so-
are a couple times in the history where people thought they died, but they're not. It is very common for people to think that they're dead, but when they're not. Like, that's actually was the catalyst for the New Mutants.
Oh.
Yeah, what happened was that when we ever get to do New Mutants is that Xavier was depressed because the X-Men quote-unquote died, even though they were out in space. They were actually out in space at this time. And under the influence of the Brood, started to find other mutants to form a new X-Men. And like the first arc is basically them getting reacquainted, and then them dealing with the fact that Xavier got infected by the Brood, and we had an X-Men issue where the X-Men came back home to defeat Brood Xavier. Don't worry, Xavier got a clone body. Thanks, GR technology.
Of course, clones. If it's not time travel, it's clones.
Of course. Because his old body was horribly mutated because of Brood.
Of course.
But
don't worry, guys. Thanks to cloning technology, we can save him. Cause
pretty
yes.
much.
No, but yeah, no. Chris was cooking with this story. It's really good. I will say, like, because again, like, I'm mostly coming from a very outside perspective. It is funny to see such a like this is a really good story for Magik's character. I really like it. But like it is kind of funny to see there's just like knowing like, oh man, there's gonna be a huge aesthetic shift later on as the years go on. There's like a way down the line huge aesthetic shift. Like
Are you talking about the modern one with
like, well, sure, like the modern like the modern aesthetic Magik has, but also like the 2000 miniseries one, like that's that itself is also very different from like her modern costume and depictions. Like, whoa, we are a very different aesthetic going on here.
It's because in the 90s.
Come on, like, look at this. Yeah. It is kind of awkward when you have modern Magik kind of
you compare, like, you just like, sure, like, it's one to like compare, like, let's say like Magik's design from like Marvel Rivals to like the comics back around like the 80s, and then you compare it to like the 2000s Magik miniseries. Like, whoa,
Rivals Magik is like is famous, one of the tamest versions of Magik,
because dang, there was an aesthetic shift, man. It's like, wow.
It's like, it seems like the aesthetic shift kind of came about because since Magik is closely related to like deviltry and the occult.
Yeah,
and that puts her more in lines to what will later become more popular characters of the 90s that had to do with the same thing. Like,
Witchblade.
Witchblade, Lady Death, and Spawn.
Oh, Spawn's cool though. Love Spawn.
Angela.
Angela. and
Before she became
Angela's
Muscle Mommy.
and Angela's funny. Like, like, it's a big muscle mommy. It's funny.
Like, honestly, my favorite magic look, actually, modern magic, is actually from, let me pull this out, Marvel.
We'll be working.
I do like the leather jacket. I think the yellow uniform, the crown, the metal arm and leg, and the leather
this is
jacket.
from
would be
Marvel's
good.
Midnight Suns.
Huh.
That's like my preferred look because it has like it has all the design elements I really like. Because I am much of like the uniform look. Like she has to have like, because that's kind of the New Mutants costume. It's the school outfit. And then you have to keep the metal arm, because the metal arm is like kind of showcases that she is Colossus's sister. Like, and also it provides a cool that cool asymmetrical look where she can carry the sword on one hand, which is unarmored, but then you got the armored one that can be used technically as like a shield, makeshift shield. And then the crown one, that's like my favorite thing about the modern magics, when they gave her like a little crown to kind of symbolize that she's the queen of Limbo. And I do like the punk jacket.
It gives her. It shows that she has a bit of attitude.
Yeah.
And
she's a teenager with attitude? Whoa.
Yes, she could be a Power Ranger.
goes in, goes in, just shanks Rita. First chance she gets.
At least tries to. Like, but
it's
like,
morphin' time.
Yeah, like the problem I have with most modern magic designs is that they go lean into, like, yes, she does wear the provocative outfits. Like, it is common in the old New Mutants where she's in a bikini, or like in like the most revealing outfits. Like, I am not saying
I
agree
with you. The one with the the one that they use a lot, the giant chest window. It's like that's just like it's too slutty.
That's the problem.
It's too slutty.
Yeah,
like sexy,
sexy
cover fine, slutty is not. There's
cover up, you whore.
Exactly.
I'm not asking her to. I'm asking her to be tactical about which areas to show skin with. It's like the Marvel Rivals one. She has like the giant midriff. That works.
And she wears
I'm fine with midriff.
She's wearing pants, like she's wearing like leggings and stuff. Like there's more stuff going on with her. While most of it's like, it's just how do we expose the most skin?
Like, I mean, I'm like for me, like all mutants rep, golden black. And if you are an X-Men, you wear golden black. Those are not like optional colors. Those are more prideful than just calling yourself a mutant. But like I think it's like, it's really is a shame that we couldn't slap writers who decided randomly that Wolverine wasn't allowed to wear his uniform anymore.
I know particularly one writer, Bryan Singer.
Bryan Singer, that dickbag. Hope you fucking rots in hell.
Yeah, Bryan Singer. Oh man, man, we could have done more Bryan Singer jokes because he's basically Belasco.
Oh my, you're right. He is just pretty much Belasco. You are so right. Yeah, Bryan Singer's not a good human being.
Yeah, it's ever since the X-Men kind of left the uniform book, it's all of them just like their attempts to have new appearances have all kind of just been like mixed bags.
Yeah.
Like, I understand what they're trying to do with Magik. Like they're clear, like now they're clearly emphasizing more the demon Limbo Queen part of her more than anything else.
I get it for characterization, but like I don't get Demon Limbo Queen with modern magic design specifically. Like we're talking, like that's my main thing with Magik. Like writing, my issues with her was I don't know about her modern writing specifically as a character being written to criticize, other than just the general direction of the book, which I don't like generally. I don't like it since the 2000s. So much like anything with Marvel Comics, like anything from the 2000s onwards, I am generally not a big fan of. And the X-Men is one of the reasons because, oh my god, like they repeated the same storylines twice. Where we got the storyline where they're in island nations. We got the storyline where they're kind of jerks. We got a storyline where they're extinction.
Like, I do feel like that's kind of just like the inevitable nature though of how comics are nowadays, where like you can't end the thing, you can't there can't be any endings anymore, so you're gonna eventually run out of like ideas. So I guess we'll just repeat the same idea before.
It also comes down to like the fact that like for the big two, their editorial staff just kind of degraded over time. So like there's never a sense of like someone slapping their nipples with a roller, telling them, "Hey, don't do this." We need to do we need to maintain some sort of like consequences, because like if someone if someone told us, hey, if there was a standard that said like, hey, Jean is now in the same level as like Uncle Ben and Marvel, whereas like they are just dead. Their death is like now something that
you can have him show up as a ghost. You can have him show up as a ghost. You can have him be alive for about 5 minutes for like a story a bit.
But time travel.
Yeah, you could do a various thing, but they can't come back to life.
Exactly. Like, because like the bringing back the characters is really what kind of started like the retcon spiral we see now, where every little consistency is just being waved away by like, oh no, here's this, here's like this thing we pulled out of our behind. We're allowed to do this because we can just abuse the retcon. Because editorial is not, isn't watching over our shoulders anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, no, this miniseries though was pretty good, man.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
I hope not. You get to read it. So at some point.
That'll be my homework next time. I will read it, and then along with the next issues that we have. Along with what else we have to read for.
Yeah, what are we doing?
So-
like,
Yeah, what
For
Batgirl?
Asian, so since we have black, what was it, black history or something for
we did red, white, and black on
Oh, is
February.
it
here.
Asian? Is it Asian already?
Yeah, April. Wait,
Oh.
today this one's March, next one's April. So we're getting going from
Actually, no, it's
May. Female Marvel character to my favorite female DC character.
Actually, Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month is May.
Okay,
Shit.
whatever.
What did we decide for April then?
I don't think. I think we just wanted to finish up.
Finish up what?
I thought we were finishing up Batgirl.
I mean, we can still do Batgirl.
Okay, we
man.
decided-
I don't mind.
Honestly, I'd rather do it sooner than later. I'm not gonna. It's like
Yeah, that's fine, man. We can just finish. We can just finish up
Oh,
Batgirl.
we pushed back. Oh, okay. I found it. Bruce Wayne murderer.
Right. Bruce Wayne murderer. Okay.
do we want to do that, or
Like the the whole storyline of Bruce Wayne murderer.
it's
We could do that. I could write down Bruce Wayne murderer for April. There we go. I'm cool with
let's
that.
do that. Sure.
All right then. Oh damn! It's already almost 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, yeah, we were talking about so much about my favorite one of my favorite Marvel characters. So, all right, have a good night, everyone. Next month we're doing Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
Time to wreck pianos.
Is this our first Batman?
Yes.
This is our first Batman.
Wow.
Yes.
Look at that. There we go then.
We went. It was bound to happen sooner.
No, we did Superman. We did a Superman story before. But yeah,
we did Spider-Man. We did a lot of
We
Spider.
did do Spider-Man.
we did Batgirl. We had Batman show up in Batgirl. But this is our first actual Batman.
Batman.
Bruce Wayne murderer, which ultimately means we have to do Bruce Wayne fugitive, which is the follow-up.
All right.
All right. Not can by throwing a storyline. You and Cengiz, you and not can throw in storylines. You and
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Ciao.